again, and here is it. Actually, we are actually in Kushinagar right now, and everything has been closed, so this is only the place we could get for live streaming. And here is it, Saram Nani. Here is question mark Aryan Charyuvesi Chaurasia, right? Hello, Rudransh said hello. Rudransh said how are
अच्छा
you?
ये
Well,
पूछो
I'm
का
fine.
रुद्रांश से आप ही वो हो गया
Neha Seth.
नेहा सेठ
Actually, I think one time Neha Seth had written, my true name is Rudransh Seth. Aryan Chaurasia, your standard, bro. Well, my standard is 6, I think, right?
6 7
Aryan
स्कूल बंद ही
Chaurasia, how are you? This is fine, and you? Well, I'm also fine.
ऐसे आ रहा है अच्छा पूरी लोग अभी
Yeah. Shreya Raghuvanshi, hello Sarim, hello. Ashu Rajput, how you have this much knowledge? Well, actually, I have studied the entire lockdown physics. The entire lockdown which I spent it was totally over physics, so that is the reason. Yes. Okay. And the next questions. Do do you bolo physics wala alag Pandey sir? I'm not getting your point. Aryan Chaurasia, hello. And Shreya Raghuvanshi, school का कैसे manage करते हो? Well, the entire lockdown, the schools were closed, so that is actually how I really studied physics. Otherwise, when it was for I think 1 month or so, it was just open, so I was fully confused whether to do my own syllabus of physics. So actually, that is really great trouble that yeah, I have to manage. Ashu Rajput, your father might be so proud of you. And Devashish Nayak, one day you'll be count with listen list. Thank you. And Abhimem, hello Sarim, God bless you. Hello, thank you. Aryan Chaurasia, hello sir, hello. Rudransh Seth, you are in Kushinagar, yes of course. And Sheikh Awais BioLife, Assalamu alaikum bhai. Walaikum assalam. Nikshit washes, do you follow physics while Alak Pandey sir? Well, if I talk about studying, so I generally use things like Professor Walter Levin. I watch his lectures and Ashish Arora sir and Khan Academy. Right. SP's physics and math lectures. You forgot me? I'm not sure who is he.
What?
SP's physics and math lectures. I think this is Satyam Pamita. I'm not sure. Aryan Chaurasia, hello. Mohammad Salim, assalamu alaikum. Walaikum assalam. Shreya Raghuvanshi, you have completed 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th physics. Well, not of course. I just started from concepts of physics written by. Do you follow physics wala sir? Ashu Rajput. Aryan Chaurasia, how you develop such type of talent for physics? Or actually what happened that entire lockdown I was just studying physics, and that is the reason I do you give importance to school exam results? Kavita Verma, not that one. Yeah, sure. Ura teach me kinematics. Well, I think there are a lot of already videos of kinematics available. Speech, physics, and math lectures. Hello, I am Satyam, bro. Oh, yeah, I remember you. Rudransh said, has your school opened or it is virtual? Online. Well, it haven't previously for 1 month it had opened, right? But still we are not studying. Aryan Chaurasia, I want to be like you, bro. You're awesome. Thank you.
हिंदी में जो बोलते हैं ना बेटा उनको हिंदी में लिखते हैं हिंदी में आंसर दो
Santosh Prasad, I think there are all English right now. Sarin, please answer. Does universal law of gravitation contradict the concept of gravitational field? Please explain. Actually, what happens that many times it is general that many times many laws contradict each other. Like you may call that one time universal law of gravitation, Sir Isaac Newton's universal law of gravitation really was contradicting the special theory of relativity when Sir Albert Einstein thought that if it isn't really to be faster than the speed of light, so how if there are two masses and you directly change the masses of the body, or you directly separate the masses by a larger or shorter distance, so the gravitational force between them will instantaneously or instantly change, sorry. So that is it. It means they're instantly changing, which is impossible, which is faster than the speed of light. So it is general in physics that laws contradict each other, but sometimes we are able to unify the laws and get better law. Aryan Chaurasia, bro, I am IIT JEE aspirant, but I also follow your videos. Oh, thank you. There is SP's physics and math lectures. Hello, Master sir. I think
SP सत्यम है क्या?
Yeah. Shreya Raghuvanshi, Professor Walter Levin knows you. Well, I'm not sure, but yeah, many times Professor Levin has also commented on my video, so those are great moments for me. Muhammad Asfaq Islam, what is gravitational field? Where gravitational effect is very high, force is very high, so the time is slowed down. And even when you try to travel to the speed of light, then also time is slowed down. This concept is known as time dilation. Mr. Incredible Hacker, please say your dialogue once, bro, with full energy. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to SK Manakis, and we are back. Well, right.
बोलो बोलो.
Hello, everyone, and we are back to SK Manakis, and welcome back. Right. Harsh, one second. Yeah. Harsh Malik, happy Guru Purnima, Sarim Khan sir. Well, same to you. Mr. Incredible Hacker, haha, cool bro. Thank you. Right. Santosh Prasad, law of gravitation says that every particle attracts every other particle, but gravitational field says that very far away particles exert zero force. Yeah, that's true. They, of course, maybe suppose you take the distance as infinite, right? So actually universal of gravitation says that yeah, every particle in the universe attract the other particle, but if the distances are something close, so if the distances reach infinite, so according to the universal of gravitation itself, you have to divide the product of masses multiplied by gravitational that is gravitational constant. You have to divide this number by infinite, which will of course reduce to zero, because 0 times infinite is any number, whatever you may call it, natural numbers or whole numbers, integer, whatever you may say. So it is a predict. Bhavi Gadda Jaswant, which book is good for physics for IIT JEE? Well, for IIT JEE, if we talk, that is really must. जो आपको करना, अगर आपको मतलब really में IIT JEE crack करना है, so from my point of view is the H.C. Verma sir की concepts of physics. Your connection is unstable. Yeah, H.C. Verma sir की concepts of physics is really the best for IIT JEE. अब ये आपको बेसिक कंसेप्ट सिखाएगी, एंड यू कैन ऑल्सो बी सॉल्विंग द वर्कड आउट एग्जाम्पल्स, उसके बाद इसकी एक्सरसाइजेस, एंड व्हेन यू बिकम एडवांस, जब आपको और एडवांस लेवल का फिजिक्स पढ़ना है, सो यू कैन गो फॉर अदर टेक्स्ट बुक्स, बट व्हाट आई वुड रिकमेंड बेस्ट इज एचसी वर्मा, राइट? एंड आफ्टर दैट यू कैन गो बाय डीसी पांडे सर की अंडरस्टैंडिंग फिजिक्स, जो मैंने सॉल्व किया था. यू कैन, अगर आपके पास स्टिल टाइम है, यू कैन बी doing Resnick Halliday, which I say is very good book, very good textbook. अगर आपको और पढ़ना है, तो I would say ERUDO, IIT JEE level. That is actually JEE advanced level. Salim, who is he beside you, Mohammed Salim? Well, actually, he's my father. What is Earth? Muhammad Asfaq Islam. Well, Earth is some kind of planet. It is a celestial body, or which, unlike other celestial bodies or planets, you may say the humans can, or which means we can survive over the planet. Rudransh said this is Santosh Prasad equals universal law of gravitation works. Oops. In microscopic world, and as it fails to explain why gravitation exists and how most astronomical object interact, which is explained by gravitation.
उनको बता दो जो भी बोलना।
Are you in Bihar right now? Aim for game. No. No, not actually. No, he doesn't know what's Earth. Bhavi Gadda just want IE Rodov, is it good book for IIT JEE? It is useful or not? Well, actually IE Rodov जो है, do you know? Well, let me reply. Actually IE Rodov जो textbook है, first thing is it is very good textbook to practice problem solving. लेकिन हाँ यहाँ पे एक point आ जाता है कि IE Rodov was not actually written for IIT JEE. ये IIT JEE के लिए नहीं लिखा गया है. Instead, it is written for other exams like Olympiads and Physics Olympiads after all. तो अगर आपको IIT JEE advanced करना है, remember never means, अगर आपको JEE advanced level की तैयारी करना है, so you can go for IE Rodov. लेकिन तभी when you have solved other books, वरना this is wastage of time, right? अगर आपने बाकी कर लिया and even for advanced you are confident, so you can go for IE Rodov to practice more and more problems. Space chat with Sachin. Do you know young double slit experiment? Well, that is really very interesting thing. Yeah, I know.
Describe.
After all. Young's double slit experiment. What happens that when you pass light through a wall and which has two slits, and then behind that you place a kind of screen, and when you put a light source here, so the light waves will be traveling through the slits, and when you look after it, so you will see from this experiment, it can be also experimentally proved that light is a wave. But according to and by also some other kinds of experiments, it was also proved that light is a particle, like there's photoelectric effects. So somehow it says that light is both a wave and a particle, according to laws of quantum mechanics. In Sarin, be careful, there's a monkey behind you. He is gonna bite you. See behind. Rudransh said, I mean, I don't know about Sarim, but I am a dumb boy because still a lot of things I need to learn. Raj Verma, bhai, help me please. Well, what sort of? Clever mind, hi. Harsh Malik, Sarim, please take live lectures or record series. Well, actually, live lectures are not possible because there's network issue. After all, you have to come outside even to be live streaming, so it is really not possible. But when the broadband is available here, we'll surely try.
ब्रॉडबैंड लगने वाला है हमारे यहाँ, वाईफाई जैसे ही लग जाएगा वो होगा, डेली लाइव होगा जब भी टाइम रहेगा.
Okay. And Raj Verma, I'm weak in physics. Oh. So if you are really weak in physics, so you need to practice it more and more, just like mathematics. So if you have to learn, suppose mathematics, so you practice its questions and you try learning concepts and how to solve this kind of particular question. So the same way is physics. You need to practice physics, and the first thing is that you need to master your mathematics. You need to learn some basic equations, not all of them, but there are some basic equations you must learn, and then you should actually read multiple textbooks. Space chat with Sachin, my aim quantum physicist. That's great. Rudransh said, Sarin, tell me one thing, in which school board are you in? Well, I think it is CBSE board, UP board. Yeah. Raj Verma, which book is important? Actually, it depends on what level do you want to study. So whether that is 9th or 10th level, whether that is 11th, 12th level, or undergrad level. So depends on what level you really want to study. Please write there. I'll surely try to reply. Kush Raval, may I know where are you from, Sarim? Well, I am from Orahin, and I think post Bhatni Dadan district, Devendra, in Uttar Pradesh.
क्या हार्ट वाला किसका है वो? सरकार
Tommy
कौन है?
Aka Gio Sarim, where are you? Well, I am presently in Kushinagar.
एक लोग कुशीनगर आए थे, वो सब क्लोज है, इसलिए यहाँ पे जगह मिली है, बैठ गए हैं, देख लीजिए।
Yeah, that's right. Is gravity a manifestation of curvature of space and time? Devshu Sarkar. Well, actually, yeah, gravity is actually caused due to curvature of space-time because there exists a fabric of space-time, and when there are masses spread all across, so suppose you have the sun is lying in this fabric of space-time. So when the sun is really here, so due to the heavy mass and energy present in the sun, the space-time will be little curved, and due to this curvature of space-time, even the planets orbit the sun or the moon orbits the earth, you may say. Right. Do you watch science fiction movies? Aim for Game? Yes, of course. And SP's physics and math lectures. What is chronology, protection, conjecture? Well, I'm not sure. They Shubhra Sarkar. What does the string theory says, bhai? Well, string theory basically tries to unify the general relativity and quantum mechanics, but it requires one condition that there are not just four dimensions that we can feel. Instead, there are 11 or 26 dimensions, right? And the predictions string theory makes that even quarks are made up of smaller particles, and that is vibrating strings. And there is not just a single universe what we are living in, but there are even other universes.
साउंड हाई करो बेटा, जैसे पढ़ाते हो, एकदम फ्री होके बोलो एकदम।
Be logical. Imagine a day without physics. Well, I don't think it is really possible to live without physics because physics is really all around us. Nirman Khan, hi, hi. I was watching Tokyo Ghoul. I'm not getting what you mean to say. Nirman Khan.
निर्मल खान कहाँ है? क्या बोल रहे हैं?
I was watching
टोक्यो वो है ना, तो नहीं
No,
डिप्रेस
no. No, his name is Tomiyaka. Aim for Game, how did you create your love towards physics? Well, physics is actually a study of nature, as everyone knows. So I really want to understand the nature. I want to just unify the general theory of relativity and quantum mechanics successfully. So that is really what attracts me towards physics. Ganesh ke anime he is talking about. Oops, Nirman Khan Tokyo Ghoul is an anime. Oh. ब्रो मैं मिलने आऊँ कुशीनगर में, कहाँ से हो? दीपेंद्र ब्रो मैं मिलने आऊँ कुशीनगर में, कहाँ से हो? Well, we are presently in Kushinagar. Near where are
बोलो
we?
स्तूप के पास है।
We are near this kind of stoop, right? But actually, our true home is situated in Orani. That we really feel the length, breadth, and height. But there are even other dimensions, and there is a specific dimension, and that is time. So time is also the fourth dimension, and space time is actually a four-dimensional space. Or Dev Shubhra Sarkar, do you love cosmology and aim to be a cosmologist? Well, of course, I just love cosmology a lot. Aryan Goel, from where did you learn English, especially in Uttar Pradesh? Well, well, I actually learned English from my
Yes,
home because my father is also an English teacher. SP's physics and math lectures. The question is actually interesting. How much energy will produce when Proxima Centauri collide with each other? Well, I'm not sure, but if you really know the answer, so please write there. Harsh Malik, may I super chat you? Please reply. Which method do I pay?
बोलो कर दो.
Okay, just do if you can. How many hours do you study? Please tell Agastya 9th. It isn't fixed or certain because sometimes we have to go here and there. So whatever time I get, I generally spend on it study. Ludo blogger, please मेरा भी नाम दीजिए ना. I'm not getting what
कौन
you.
है?
Ludo blogger. Uh,
बहुत फास्ट चल रहे हैं.
yeah, that's right.
रोक के देख लो, रोक के किसी किसी का देख लो.
Nirman Khan, do you know about Noether's theorem? Well, I actually don't know. Aryan Goel, what if Newton? The question is tough to reply. Really sat under a coconut tree, so I think the coconut as fell onto his head would be damaged, and we wouldn't be having the universal law of gravitation. So we wouldn't know what is gravitation, due to what events, or Albert Einstein wouldn't be able to discover the general theory of relativity. Did you give any Olympiads, Agastya 9th? Well, not of course. Mission IIT Bombay, what is the speed of current flow in wire? I'm not sure. Sorry. Astik Adhyayan. Do you want to become IITian? Well, I actually don't want to become an IITian. Instead, I want to become a physicist, a theoretical physicist, because I'm just interested in that. And I personally feel that this is that one who goes into IIT, that's professional course after all. So they work in company or just that their package is very high. But instead, I want to contribute to theoretical physics. So I just want to become a physicist, and if it would be ever possible, so I really want to go universities like Cambridge or Oxford. Tushar Donge, are you interested in biology? Well, not of course. I want to know about Ohm's law. Ohm's law actually relates the potential difference, the current and resistance in a wire. So this is that the potential difference equals the current times the resistance. Rudransh said, I think it is not possible to find the theory of everything, because with a new theory there will be another mystery which will arise. So it is like an endless paradox. But we should not give up and continue the curiosity. Well, that's true, because physics can never be completed. If I'm really correct, there will be another mysteries arising. So SP's physics and math lectures, it will create a massive explosion of amount 9.87 into 100 power 1000000. I'll read it later. All right. And Nirman Khan, V equals IR, right? Yeah. Right. Please explain the twins paradox, Dev Shubra Sarkar. Well, it is that suppose there are two twins, right? And then what happens that one of the twins goes in one spaceship and moves very fast in outer space, right? After that, what happens when he will be moving somewhat closer to speed of light? And then when the twins will again meet each other, so when he will return by spaceship on the earth, he will find that the forward person has become very much, means his age has been increased, but I'm still the same way. So this is actually the work of gravity, and this is what is moving, right? So if he'll be really moving close to the speed of light, so time will be slowed down for him. So this paradox is known as twin paradox. Rudransh said, "Is your birthday near? Just curious. Sorry, I'm being too personal." Well, yeah, my birthday is very close. It is just on 14th of August. Aryan Goel, do you know about Oersted's thought experiment? Well, I'm not sure about knowing it. And Augustia 9th, any study tips? If you really want to study, then you should be passionate about it. You should be curious to ask questions, because asking questions is just answers you may be getting anywhere. But yeah, actually, questions are important. And this is, yeah, Dev Shura. Sarkar bhai, tachyons are hypothetical particles that move faster than light. Yeah, that's true. But I would also like to say that tachyons haven't been experimentally found till now. And since any theory that is not experimentally, yeah, it is proved, so we really don't consider it physics after. So until it is theory, actually it is nice, but I'm not sure. Subodh Kapoor, please my name. Well, Subodh Kapoor, study guy Nirmal Khan. Explain de Broglie hypothesis. Subodh Kapoor. Well, I'm not sure about it. What is technical Ashoka bro? What is vector? Well, a vector, you may say, such a physical quantity which has both a magnitude and as well as a direction. So if you say about velocity, so it is a vector. Even displacement is a vector, and acceleration is also a vector. There are force vectors, and there are other such certain kinds of vectors, and they're added by special rules. So you cannot say just add them as normal using algebraic rules. Please explain the twins paradox. Yeah. And Rudransh said, your curiosity is why man is on moon and why we are becoming scientists and engineers, doctors, etc. Yeah, that's cool. The logical, the motion is relative. So how can you say that the other twin is smaller than you after completed the journey? Yeah, that's true, and that is what makes it a paradox. It is, yeah, that's true that the other twin will be moving at the speed of light relative to the first twin, while the first twin will be, according to the relative motion concepts, the second twin will be moving. According to the second twin, the first twin will be moving there, right, with the speed of light, right, or close to the speed of light, you may say. And that is what makes it a paradox. And hope I'll find the answer soon. Subodh Kapoor, do you solve IE Rodo? Well, yeah, I just solve IE Rodo, but not regularly. I sometimes just pick up it. Study with ease, study freedom. Hi, bro. Hi. राजवामा भाई 11th 12th एंड नीट के लिए बुक बताओ. जो 11th 12th एंड नीट एक्चुअल में होता है, 11th 12th एंड नीट के लिए, अगर नीट की फिजिक्स की मैं पर्टिकुलरली बात करूं, सो दिस इज नीट की फिजिक्स के लिए, सो एससी वर्मा की सर की कंसेप्ट्स ऑफ फिजिक्स वुड बी ग्रेट. And NCERT is really good for NEET physics, and SC Verma sir ki concepts of physics. Rudransh said, Salim, I'd like to give an important life advice which my parents told me when elephants walk, dogs bark.
पहले उनसे
Be Neha Seth home. Right? Please write there. Nirman Khan, conservation of each quantity of the universe corresponds to a specific symmetry of the universe. For example, conservation of energy is caused by the time symmetry of the universe. Thanks for the information. Yash Raj Rathore. Hello, Sarim. Hello. Have you heard about M. Karim book? Aim for Game. Have you heard about M. Karim book? Well, not of course. SR Khan, do you know about the channel The Blue? They have uploaded a talk on artificial intelligence and future of technology. Well, I haven't heard. Yes, Raj Rathore. Hello, Sarim. Hello. Rudransh said, what, Sarim? I couldn't hear you. Want to speak? Can you please repeat? Yes. Question है कि ये जो रुद्रांश said क्या आप ही नेहा सेठ हो? Because earlier with the same profile there was comment by Neha Seth. Tushar Chauhan, Sarim, do you know about superconductor? No, sorry, this is semiconductor. Well, such kinds of bodies which partially conduct and sometimes they are insulators of electricity. Sarim, are you preparing for JEE Advanced? Subodh Kapoor. Well, I'm not preparing for JEE Advanced, and instead I want to become a theoretical physicist. Sparsh Roy, do you like IE Erodo or SS Toto? Well, एक्चुअल में क्या होता है कि IE Erodo के जो क्वेश्चंस होते हैं उसमें थोड़ा कैलकुलस आ जाते हैं और उसके प्रॉब्लम्स को ज़्यादा ही लॉन्ग रहते हैं एंड SS Proto में कैलकुलस नहीं रहता है ज़्यादा एंड उसके प्रॉब्लम्स थोड़े छोटे शॉर्ट ही होते हैं लेकिन कंसेप्चुअल बहुत ज़्यादा होते हैं. Considered that SS Proto problems are more difficult than IE Rodo. I actually like SS Proto. उसमें I think questions भी 250 something होंगे while Erodo में 1900 है. Yeah, this is Rudransh said. Yeah, I renamed YouTube profile. This
Yeah?
one. Yeah.
नेहा सेठ वही है रुद्रांश.
Do you have interest in chemistry, Vivek Gupta? Well, little. Sometimes I just take and often and study chemistry, but I'm actually well, मैंने single अभी तक solve नहीं किया and actually I don't know if I'll solve. Actually, I'm presently solving by Young and Friedman. You watch Physics Wala, Aim for Game? Well, Physics Wala is also good, but I personally watch Professor Walter Lippmann.
Yes.
I had met SC Verma sir in IIT Kharagpur event. Subodh Kapoor. Well, you are very lucky. Nirman Khan, this is Paul Noether's theorem, but the problem is universe is not time symmetric, so energy is not conserved. Tushar Chauhan Sahil will actually and how do you manage your school studies? I mean extra subjects like English, Hindi, SST, etc. Well, I had been just studying just in the lockdown. So in the lockdown, I had no work except physics and mathematics. So I just gave a lot of time to physics and math. 48 seconds passed. So Rudran saying how to build the approach of doing question, please tell. Well, if you want to solve numerical questions, particularly in physics, so your concept should be very clear and you should be very great in mathematics, and then yeah, it is possible. Nirman Khan, but for a small time scales like 1 million years, the approximation that energy is conserved is a good approximation. रुद्रांश सिंह नाम का भी कोई है आपका सब्सक्राइबर, so don't get confused in रुद्रांश सेठ और रुद्रांश सिंह. Okay, all right. What is your full name? Aryan Goel, Sarim Khan, Nitish Yadav, Newton sat below apple, not coconut. Yeah, I know that. M4 game. Have you watched Planet of the Apes movie or Interstellar movie? Well, मैंने Planet of the Apes नहीं देखा. I haven't watched Planet of the Apes. Instead, हाँ, लेकिन मैंने Interstellar. I really watched Interstellar. समझ आई थी, लेकिन उसकी एंडिंग नहीं समझ आई, क्योंकि उसमें जो मैन रहता है वो फाइनली एक ब्लैक होल में गिर जाता है. So how does he reach behind the books? So here's actually there are 37 minutes and 50 seconds passed, and I think that would be just enough for today, right? Or other time will be, so next Saturday also we will be live, and that will be also great talking you. And today also it was really great talking you. That was just all for today, and thanks to always. And I think the end was just too sci-fi, right? Bye.